Sir Edward Elgar's Serenade for Strings with the Hamburg Symphony. This is the Green Room. I'm Katelyn Mattson. Dr. Rayvon Moore is not only the conductor of the Wichita Chamber Chorale, he is also the Director of Choral Studies at Friends University, and he's in the Green Room with me today. Hello.
Hi, Caitlin. How are you?
It would help if I turned on your microphone. Say hello again.
Oh, there we go. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi. Thank you for being here. You have something special you're working on, a collaboration between both the Chamber Chorale and Friends University. Tell us all
Yes.
about it.
So we have a concert coming up next Monday on the 20th, where we will feature Morten Lauridsen's Lux Aeterna. And it's a piece that involves a large chorus as well as a chamber orchestra. And it's a requiem mass, really, for those that are dealing with grief, And so it's Lux Aeterna, which translates to light eternal. And it's really a great uplifting piece. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I really think that people will love it.
Tell us about the composer. It's not a household name yet. He is, if you studied music in college, probably. And
Yes,
most people would be familiar with his gorgeous O Magnum Mysterium that we
absolutely.
hear during the holiday season. Tell us about Morten Lauridsen.
Dr. Lauridsen, you want to talk about one of the most prolific uh, composers of our time, really, especially within choral music. He has really kind of influenced a lot of choral composers to date. And he was actually also my choral arranging teacher at USC. So that's a fun fact. We were just talking about, you forget that sometimes these titans were, they're people who are educators as well. And he was a fantastic mentor. And this piece is a piece that really talks about eternal light, perpetual light, and light born from light. And it was actually written in 1997. It was the year that he lost his mother. Dr. Lauridsen lost his mom. And so she kind of served as the influence for
Mhm.
him to write this piece. I think it's kind of interesting, the same way that Brahms wrote the Brahms Requiem the same year that he lost his mom. And so it's just, mom served as the muse for them to write this music. And so I think that it's definitely one that would speak to so many of us. Yeah.
Oh, we love our mothers.
Yes, absolutely.
And reaching out to him, I imagine you've kept in touch and he's followed your career
Yes.
and he knows where you've been and where you're going. Um, what a neat full circle moment for you to invite him to Kansas to see what you're up to say, look at what I have done. You are a part of that.
Absolutely. It would be. And that would be a goal. And I think that down the line, we could probably make that happen. It would be
Yeah.
great to have him here. I know so many of our students here in Kansas. I mean, we do a lot of his music. And I mean, his music is performed all around the world. He reaches and touches so many lives. And I think it would be nice to actually have him in Kansas, particularly in Wichita, and to have our students in our community to be able to interact with him and to see him would be fantastic.
So is this the entire program? How long is this work?
Well, the work is about 20 minutes.
Hmm.
And so the program will actually consist of a piece performed by the community orchestra that will actually start the concert. And then every choral ensemble will perform a couple of pieces on their own. So we will have the Friends University Concert Choir performing. We will have the Singing Quakers performing, as well as the Wichita Chamber Chorale. And so if folks come, they will actually get a preview of our Animal Crackers concerts that Wichita Chamber Chorale is doing with the children's choir in late March, early April, because we'll be actually performing two of those pieces for that concert. So it'll be a really, really good concert.
Oh, that's great. All right. So give us the details. When is it? Where is it? How do we get tickets?
So Morten Lauridsen's Lux Aeterna concert will be on February 20th at 7:30 p.m. right here at Friends University and Sebitz Auditorium. And everyone can get tickets at friends.edu/fineartstickets.
friends.edu/fine arts tickets. We'll be back and talk more with Dr. Rayvon Moore about not only the Wichita Chamber Chorale, but also what's happening at Friends University. Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus. That was King's College, Cambridge. The Friends University. Now, how do you put it? Friends University Choral Union
Yes,
and the Wichita Chamber Chorale joining forces to perform for you on the 20th. That is Monday.
Monday. It's coming up quick, Katelyn.
And I have Dr. Rayvon Moore with me in the green room. He's the conductor of all of these organizations. So the Friends University Choral Union, that means all of your choral groups combined at Friends University,
Yes,
joining forces with the Wichita Chamber Chorale, accompanied by the Friends University Community Orchestra. Now, it's called Community Orchestra because it's made up of students and community members. Is that correct?
correct. Hmm.
All of this happening, Morton Lawrence's Lux Eterna. That is Monday at 7:30 in Sebit's Auditorium. For tickets, you can go to friends.edu/fine arts tickets, or I imagine find the Friends Fine Arts on social media,
Absolutely.
or just their webpage in general, and you can be shown the right direction to go for
Yes.
tickets. All right, what else is happening at Friends University? An awful lot. At the end of the semester, which will be here sooner rather than later, don't you have Symphony of Spring? Isn't that a huge thing for all of you over there?
Oh, yeah, it's huge. I mean, I actually just posted the set list for SOS. I had a bunch of students, requesting that. And so they were excited to see that posted. And so that will actually be coming in the end of April. But more immediately, we actually have our Singing Quakers home concert, which will be at the end of March, March 24th through March 24th and 25th. And so we're preparing for that, as well as SOS, as well as Morton Lawrence's Lux Eterna, all at the same time, really. Lots of music.
So much music. And your students, I imagine, are happy to be involved in all of it.
Oh,
Aren't they?
yes. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's just nice to be able to sing through repertoire. I just remember that as a student as
Like a
well.
jam session.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
right. Yes, absolutely. So much fun to just, not start and stop and there's, we're not rehearsing, we're not nitpicking, we're not, only get through 8 measures in an entire hour. But to have a real jam session, that
Right.
sounds like fun to me.
When a conductor says, the last time, well, we all know last time it doesn't exist.
Oh, Morton Lawrence's Lux Eterna. Now, he was your professor was it grad school or undergrad?
Undergrad.
Undergrad. And
Yes.
where was that at?
This was at USC, University of Southern California.
Has he since retired from that teaching position, or does he still teaching?
He
Yeah.
has. And I never thought I would see the day, see him retire, because he's such a force at Thornton School of Music. And yes, I mean, an incredible teacher.
Hmm. Again, for those of you who think you're unfamiliar with his music, he has one piece in particular so stunningly beautiful, just breathtaking. One of those pieces of music where you're going to listen to it and it's going to change your life.
Mm.
It's his O Magnum Mysterium, which we play during the Advent season, and is part of our holiday season, our classical Christmas music playlist as well. And every time it comes up, lo and behold, somebody calls the station or emails us and they want details about what was it that I just
Mm.
heard. So this piece, would you say it is, comparable in sound to that
Oh,
one?
absolutely. Seniorities are very similar. And it has that same warmth and breath and life to it that O Magnum Mysterium has, or Sure on this Shining Night. I mean, any number of Dr. Lawrence's pieces. I mean, I just think they're just really well done. It's kind of just one of those times that you just think, man, we have experienced truly one of the best composers, and to have him still living and still composing, and us being able to access his music is incredible.
The concert is Monday, this coming Monday at 7:30, Subbits Auditorium, Friends University campus. It is the Friends University Choral Union, that means all of their choirs combined, and the Wichita Chamber Chorale, accompanied by the Friends University Community Orchestra, directed by Dr. Rayvon Moore. Tickets can be found at friends.edu/fineartstickets. Wonderful to see you again, as always. Come back when it's closer to your Symphony of Spring, and we'll talk all about that then.
You bet. Will do.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Same to you, Katelyn. Thank you.
Thank you.